Hi Collective, welcome back for a channeled message of what Spirit wants you to know right now. I've already cleansed and set the space, called in Spirit, so we're going to hop right into it. We're starting off with patience, adjacent possibilities, action, and door to value. So Spirit's asking you to have patience in the situation. There's more possibilities that are available. There's doors opening as other ones are closing during this time. So there's a need to be patient before you take action to your door of value. We're going to pull some clarifiers on this. Okay. All right, Spirit, that's the highest message here for the collective. What's the collective's energy? The High Priestess, listening to your intuition to make these decisions. Okay, so there's a need to pause, to reflect, to have patience in the situation. Use your intuition. Where are you being called to go? Intuitively. Pisces is here with the High Priestess. Okay. 5 of Swords is wanting to pop out. This could be a headache. Okay, you could be feeling really defeated with the situation that's going on. All right, Spirit, what's influencing the collective's energy? What's influencing the collective's energy? Some sort of information that you may be coming into. Or maybe you saw something. It could even be external. Give me a clarifier on the Page of Swords. Why is this influencing the energy? Because you're letting go of the past. You're walking away from people, places, things, situations that didn't serve you. As in these, and this was a lot of hardship. 10 of Swords, I mean, that's really heavy. So you're letting go of the past and how it's affected you. There's a lot of swords showing up here. Air. So this is about movement, the way that you speak, the way that you take action. King of Wands. And now you're able to take action with confidence. Visionary leader energy showing up here. So yes, this is how you're taking action, but you have to get all the information first before you can make a decision, because something's been clouding your judgment here. It's got the star at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. All right, Spirit, what's challenging the collective? The World. This doors opening and new ones, or old doors closing and new ones opening here. Okay, now this is fated, is destined, so it's meant to happen at some point in your life. So this situation that you're dealing with is arising now because it's time for a cycle to end, but a new one to beginning. Your manifestor, your master manifester. You're manifesting the life that it is that you want to have, this door to value that it is that you're trying to bring about here. To your ultimate happiness. To equal give and take, negotiations happening. Okay, so this could be about a deal, a negotiation, but there's definitely some energy exchange here. Okay, that's a nice message here for the collective. What's the current energy? What's the current energy? 5 of Cups. So you could feel like you've missed out on an opportunity, or really getting caught up in self-doubt and sadness and sort of grief. There's something here that's sabotaging the situation and holding you back. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, head over heart matter here. There's a need to balance, you know, this energy exchange for head over heart. It's got to be in alignment. Mind, body, and spirit. So there could be a situation that is challenging that. All right, Spirit, what else? What's the energy coming towards the collective? Healing from a lot of conflict. Oh, wow. Okay, so, there's a lot that's taken place in the past. A lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of drama, just this conflict, this combativeness, this competitiveness, you know, It seems as though you're having to have patience, not only with yourself, the situation, but maybe even external energies around you. Because whatever these energies are were meant to teach you lessons so that you could learn about what's to happen or how to overcome certain situations and challenges as you experience going through this new door and starting this new chapter, this new beginning. You know, everything is a cycle and everything happens for a reason. This is how you are learning and researching this information on how to take action in the future to this door of value, whatever that door of value represents to you. Something took a hint to your confidence. The way that you show up, the way that you take action, the way that you speak for yourself, it's decisions that you make, right? It's clouded your judgment in a lot of ways. That's why you got to get back in touch with your intuition and make these decisions based off what it is that you intuitively feel, your instinct. You know, I'm kind of hearing something about primal nature. There's a need to get back to your primal nature. But this cycle is coming to an end so that these new ones can begin. These new opportunities, these new chapters, these new ways of being, you know, whatever that looks like for you. You're manifesting this ultimate happiness so that you can have this head over heart balance that's coming toward you. So there's some sort of grief that needs to be given up here, okay? Maybe you're grieving a situation, maybe you're grieving a person. Grieving something about yourself. And there's a lot too when we're experiencing these new cycles starting as we're closing old ones out. It's, you know, as we're releasing it, there is sometimes an experience of grief that it is that we experience, you know, the grief of who it was that we used to be, or certain parts of ourselves that have become broken, or they just no longer exist within us anymore. You know, so you may be grieving an old piece of yourself that you had to let go of, or you're letting go of. This could just be people in general who weren't supportive or didn't add any value to the journey that you're on now, or the energy that you're in now, who you are now. Yes, and this is bringing a lot of prosperity and good luck to you. This is fated. A lot about this fate, this destiny. Okay, you're exactly where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. And it's very important for you to make bold moves, make bold decisions. You know, the universe works in your favor. Where attention goes, energy flows, right? So as you're getting focused on having this patience, or that's another reason why you're being asked to have this patience, so that you can focus and really zone in on what it is that you want, so that you can take this inspired, motivated action, these risks. You're confident in taking these risks because you no longer have this clouded judgment. You're tapped into spirit. You know when to move. You know what it is that you want, how to go about getting it. You know, in God's source universe, whatever that looks like for you, is backing you up with this wheel of fortune here. That is incredibly beautiful. And we're ending this with the Empress. Okay, you're getting ready to birth this new world into being, or this new you, this new project, this new career, this whatever that looks like for you. You know, things are going to be very, oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. That is incredible. So we have the Empress and the Emperor here. So this is a lot about this balance of masculine and feminine energy within yourself. You know when to pause, you know when to reflect, you know when to back off, right? You also know when to take action. There's strategy here, there's intelligence. So there's all four elements showing up here very, very strong. So you're learning how to use the resources that you have at your fingertips to alchemize the situation. Wow. And that's what's bringing you a lot of this emotional fulfillment. New beginnings and emotional fulfillment is giving you a lot of insight and clarity, these epiphanies, and it's definitely worth the investment here. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope that you found a message that resonates with you. Don't forget to look at the description box below for any more information that you would need to know about me. Until next time, love and light.